Yes. Now we're gonna be going off to the robot plant. Not to be confused with Robert Plant, who happens to be the Led Zeppelin singer.
Well, I guess Quark didn't eliminate them.
How observant of you.
Thank you, sir.
How if you were only so diligent in doing your own job?
Yes, sir.
Since our new planet is nearly finished, we need a plan to remove the world that is occupying our selected orbit. This time it must be absolutely foolproof. Time is wasting.
Fucking Drek is disappointed because he's too evil for everyone else, really. Everyone else is just like, they're mildly annoying at times. He's full on, you know, planet destroying evil, so probably feels like he doesn't really fit in. Volume's sounding a little bit loud. I'm gonna say that that's better. Have we got anything else for me to buy with my legitimately acquired? So I might as well buy the Walloper and the Mind Glove and the drone device. Why not? Yep. And I guess that's the achievement for buying all the weapons. Don't tell him what I did. So let's, I guess, check out the other stuff. Think. Whoa. I believe the Walloper is just like an improved version of the wrench in terms of the damage output. But it looks silly, so I won't make use of it. Why don't we go ahead and put the quick select? We've got our 2 gold weapons and the Rhino, so let's put on the drone device because I'm interested in that, and the Busy Bomb gun, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say that yeah, cool. Oh, what's this? Is this the Busy Bomb gun? Yes. Let's try it. I've not made use of it before. So you just guide the missile around it like so. And if it goes too far out of bounds, it starts kind of... No, I missed. It starts kind of going all staticky, as you saw. Right, presumably then eventually explodes. Or you just lose all contact with it, I guess. Let's see what have we got here. Apparently we won't. I want to kill at least one enemy using this. And I want it to be a really far away enemy that I won't really... There we go. That's cool. Now I want to see what this drone device actually does. If it shoots enemies for me, that's very, very convenient. No, it just... I see it shoots out and attacks them when they're nearby. And how many of them appear? Oh, I just select it automatically. I see. Well, that's actually very good then in that case. I'm pleased with that. I'm gonna just not use the Rhino to start with because I feel like, you know, why would I, to be honest? I feel like it's sort of a big waste. So there's a chute here. That's not the right term, is it? There's a big slide of some sort. How do you get into this area? This looks like it would be the entrance, and it is the entrance. Cool. But there's a big old barrier. And, well, that's an extremely red look to my screen, which concerns me a little bit. We got any more missions? Explore the coolant system, infiltrate the secure area. Clank escaped from the secure area of this factory. If you could somehow sneak in, you could find more Drek's whereabouts. Apparently, I don't really see the logic in that, but sure. I guess this is Clank's home planet then. So, getting a lot of lore. Have to say I'm finding myself quite unable to access that area, which is fine. You know, don't expect to be able to access it right away. This upgraded glove is pretty fucking. Oh my god, dude, the frame rate is so bad. Are you seeing all these frame drops for a 2002 PS2 game that's been ported to the PS3? And you're getting all these frame drops, really. And I was watching in the video and I was seeing these frame drops and I'm like, is it dropping frames because I'm recording, or is it because the game is just that shit? And I think it might actually be because the game is just that shit. The port anyway. It's just a little like, it's a little embarrassing. Like, be ashamed of what you've created here, Idle Minds, because it's, well, it's shameful. I don't really like saying it, but it is. Right. So I suppose this is where you find out about the Ultra Mech.
Was it pi over infinity, or...
Hey, you need help fixing that thing?
Actually, I'm trying to destroy it.
Why?
I was contracted to re-engineer my enlarging machine to create huge, heavily armed mechs.
So that's where those mechs came from.
Precisely. Had I known Drek was behind this, I never would have done it.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, if you'll volunteer to be enlarged, you may be able to stop those mechs long enough for me to sabotage this machine.
And then you will change me back?
I've never tried that, but in theory, yes.
Cool. So, yet more lore. This is how this came about to start with. And I'll say I did not remember that. Destroy the Ultramechs. Right. Oh my goodness, fucking frame rate. The fucking frame rate. Oh my god, dude. Holy fucking shit. Well, I'm gonna be on the lookout for this because I never acknowledged in the commentary that there was frame rate issues, even though it was admittedly fairly obvious. So now that there is, now that I am noticing it really fucking prominently in actual gameplay, then I'll be interested to see whether the times where I say that there are frame rate issues line up with when there are frame rate issues in the video, or whether it's a different problem. I could find the answer to that pretty easily by just recording a different game that's been done correctly, like the PS3 Ratchet Clank games, or for instance the Jak and Daxter collection. There were definitely no frame drops when I played the Crash Bandicoot games, which I also have for the PS3, but those don't run at 60, so they're quite a different experience. Whoa, I didn't know that was gonna happen. My goodness, so this runs incredibly fucking badly. Holy shit. This must have been fixed in the other games, because I absolutely don't remember this being a thing. Get fucked. I suppose there must be a recharge on that I'm not seeing indicated anyway. I'm seriously willing to bet that if I were to look up gameplay of this area on the PS2, it would run better than that fucking nonsense.
We'll see what happens.
Nice to have you back. I guess.
I've recalibrated the controls to allow only your specific circuit pattern.
Oh, perfect.
I don't know how to thank you two. Maybe this'll help.
So that's how it is.
New! From Gadgetron, the makers of weapons and other fine products, comes the Hollow Guys. With the Hollow Guys, you can fool robots into thinking you're one of them. Match your wits against other robots. Work on robotic assembly lines. Attend robot parties. The Hollow Guys. Available only at Gadgetron headquarters for a limited time. Not to be used for illegal purposes. We're only in sanctioned areas. You will not actually become a robot.
If I can get that thing, I'll be able to get past those robot guards.
Robots are not so easily fooled.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Uh-huh.
Planet Klebo 3. Oh, fuck. Please tell me that's not it. It looked like it. Well... Filtrate to secure. I suppose you'll need to have the hollow guys for that. So my assumption is that we'll go here, get the hollow guys, go back here, use it to infiltrate the secure area, and then we'll find out where Drek is for real. Yep, you can do that if you want to. Which, spoiler alert, you do not. You do not want to do that with that fucking god-awful frame rate. Holy shit, dude. That was just incredible. In the worst possible way. And it wasn't incredible like Denis Villeneuve's newest movie, Arrival, which was an amazing movie. That was incredible. Like, how is this possible? How can a game run this fucking terribly? I don't know. I'd like to know. Please tell me. Thank you.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Now let's go ahead and explore the coolant system, which I presume is this. Well, it looks cool enough, so I'm assuming that yes, this is indeed the coolant system. You go through the rings. Let's go ahead and use the hydro pack. There you go. Is that electricity? It can't be. Must be some incredibly concentrated laser that's somehow not heating up the rest of the water around it. Oh shit. Well, seeing as the hydro pack is optional, or at least it looked like it was optional. It seems like you could be able to get through the bomb factory without it. My hope is that using it, I'm able to make this whole section a lot easier than it normally would be. Although, it's not looking particularly easy. Oh shit. Ow, it is electricity. How's that possible, dude? Doesn't matter. This is the greatest sight read in human history. Three seconds to spare. Whoa. What is that? The bolt grabber. Nice. Well, this would have made grinding for those bolts a lot easier, because it would have actually gravitated them towards me at a substantially improved pace. I said grinding, and it's bullshit. I didn't grind a single bolt. Well, how do you explain? How do you explain to your not English mother that you're not supposed to be interrupted while you're speaking English in your room because you're recording a YouTube video? It's such an obscure foreign concept. Right, I do indeed believe until further notice that that we're done here. So fuck. Why am I sounding so dejected? Because this is the area, the next area, that made me quit this game. You hear? Did you hear what I said? This area made me quit this game, and now I'm going back to it. So, well, it's no time like the present.